My name is Justin.
And I'm Mike AC.
I'm Jaemy Paris.
I'm Beaujangles.
And I'm Julian Wicks.
And you're watching
The Airdrop!
Sparkle, sparkle.
Well, finally we into it, and we're bringing you just a little bit about our experience through the pandemic, and just as all y'all have dealt with the same kind of situation, just how we made it through it, and we haven't really got to get together. So
I mean, we haven't seen each other in a long time. I haven't seen you in like years, bitch, first of all.
Years? Like plural?
Well,
Since,
first
like,
of all, let's welcome our new cast member.
I know, yeah. Who was late?
Come on, Mosquito Queen.
She was 3 hours late, but she's here.
She's here. It took her that long to sew that mosquito on that chest right there.
Yeah, I did because I had to find that
It's so cute. I love that Mickey. I cannot.
As you guys may know, before we did have a great show started, and we did have a lot going through our pandemic, and we revamped, relaunched, and now we
I'm
are
a woman.
leveled up.
You've been a woman.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, absolutely. So how about you guys? The pandemic, what's going on?
It's a lot. I mean, honestly, I feel like personally, I know I haven't seen you guys in a long time, but it's been very lucrative, but also like boring as hell.
Right.
Like, everything that I'm doing is like really exciting if I was doing it in front of people, but I have to do it in front of myself. That is not that fun.
Right.
I know it sounds like a lot of fun, but it's not that fun.
No, yeah, for
and
sure.
I don't know, like, what are you doing? You tattooing?
I mean, yeah, I'm tattooing here and there. Just obviously, it's kind of tough because you can't kind of have too many people involved, too many people around, and I'm trying to take less appointments.
Are you tattooing with a mask on?
Absolutely. Every time I have to have a mask, they have to have a mask on. So.
No raw dog in the air.
I've been down the road all day.
I know, right? Just every time I'm in a cab, I get a little tempted. Like, am I gonna risk it today?
I'm about to risk it all. This ass.
It's that moment. It's that moment.
Shut the fuck up!
That is funny.
No, it is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna risk
That
it.
made me laugh.
Stupid ass.
I rocked on the air all the time.
I've been going through like a roller coaster of emotions because I've been a performer since I'm 4. Whether I'm dancing, I've never not performed.
Right.
So this pandemic really put into perspective of like what I need to be doing with my life because I was really sad not getting on stage. We prepared a tour. We were supposed to tour the whole 2020.
I remember.
Yeah.
On the run. Yeah. So that all my shows got canceled. We booked a beautiful music festival in Miami.
Headlining
with
Wow.
VH1 and Mariah Lynn. Like that got canceled.
And Snow the Product.
And Snow the Product. Shout out to Mariah Lynn and Snow the Product and
out to
Spice
them.
New York City who hired us.
Spice Miami.
Yeah.
Come on, sis.
Yeah.
Mariah.
So I've just been, I moved into a new house January 1st, 2020. Then the pandemic hit. Then I was home, and then I just being depressed, not getting on stage, not being in rehearsal, not being able to see my dancers, and just like, we were such on a good path, and just not doing what you love all the time just really puts you in a really dark space.
Yeah, it definitely weighs on your psyche.
And not to mention that we were about to start this show.
Right.
Yeah.
We were on the cusp of
Right.
starting the show.
Yeah.
We were about to start
and then-
this show, and then everything got cut off.
I think what's really like the dopest part of it that even though I feel like 2020 kind of stopped everything, I feel like it was a much needed pause.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like it really was time for us to like recalibrate and reset and kind
I
of
agree
like
with
figure out what we want to do and maybe take a chance on some things that we couldn't take a chance on before. So there's a lot of people who change careers all of a sudden. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And
Like
a lot of people
some
did change
drastic-
careers.
some drastic-
I feel like the one person that kept going was Miss Jaemy Paris.
Okay.
Because you can hold from home. So now we have OnlyFans, right? So it's like, okay, so before I would like spend hours getting ready, and then you go to the club, and then like whoever pays to get into the club just kind of stares at me for free, and it's like, well, baby, what about my tip?
Right.
Right.
And now, if I put effort into my look, you only see if you subscribe.
That's a fucking
So
key.
now,
No shade.
only when you see me, the only time you get to see me done up is if you pay to see me done up, or if I feel nice and posting something on Instagram, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I know like the pandemic is sad for a lot of people because like people died.
Yeah.
But like silver lining, I loved it. I'm like not the death, but
No,
like
I know. I hope.
yeah, no, I'm an introvert, so it was like I no longer have to lie about I'm busy.
Right.
I don't have to, kill my grandma or anything like that.
Right.
It's just like
Those days.
yeah, it's just like I really just don't want to go out. I don't. Well, not that I don't want to. Now I want to. Now it's like I'm going through withdrawals.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, it was just like, oh, this is fantastic. Like I don't have to be around people.
Right.
How was it for you, Julian?
It's like Jaemy said, it was a blessing in disguise. I mean, I really went through it. And Justin has been my partner in crime for a minute. I bet that drink spilled, didn't it?
No, it didn't actually.
All
I am
over
very
the-
talented.
Good for you.
She's a waterbender, baby.
She wrapped it with the pinky toe.
Speaking of drink.
So we, like Justin said, we had prepared a whole tour. And we launched our tour in December of 2019. So imagine getting ready to go on tour in 2020 in February, March, and then to premiere in Miami in April. It's like that's when the pandemic like literally hit, and then everything started getting canceled. And for us, Pride is a really big season. Right. So the whole summer in New York City, anybody can attest that Pride is the best. No shade to anywhere. Right. ATL, Miami, I don't care, LA,
nice
where
try.
you live. I don't care where you live. I love you guys, much appreciated, but nothing like Pride in New York City. Summer in New York, like summer in New York City.
Summer in general.
All celebrations in New York City are popping. Like if you go to see like New Year's in Atlanta, midnight you see the peach drop and everybody goes home. It's like, oh, okay, where's the after party? It's like at home.
Well, it's cute.
Grab the white clothes, bitch.
In New York, you're gonna get like different. See, in all these other cities, and so you're gonna get like the same kind of celebration happening throughout, right?
Yeah.
So Miami Pride, LA, it's all gonna be the same type of. In New York, you turning up in Dykeman, you turning up in Brooklyn, and it's a different vibe.
Right.
So it's a whole different element.
Right.
So you like in different cities, you just it's like a tour literally in itself.
Right.
In New York
Yeah.
City, so.
How about our viewers? Anybody that's listening and tuning and watching us, where do you guys like to party during Pride? I mean, we're all based in New York City, so we like to stay here. What's cool though is like Pride for us is like extensive. It's not just limited to one day. I mean, we spent Pride in Miami in April. But our Pride is in June. It's a Pride tour.
Yeah.
Because Queens Pride does it the first week of June. Then there's Bronx Pride. Then there's Brooklyn Pride.
And then the parties all in between it is and then we're mostly working all of those parties.
Yeah, we're all working those parties.
Everybody here works a party in Pride. Like,
once
Pride,
for
like, it's crazy.
Woo! I miss those days.
I do too, but like I was looking at my camera roll the other day, and I was like, okay. So I was here, but I was like, it's the same day, and I have 4 different outfits. I was like, what the fuck was I going through in different ways?
Yeah.
So in the moment, I'm like, okay, this is con. Me looking back, I'm like, was I going through like
midlife crisis?
Like what? Like why do I? Like
no, that is the magic of Bojangles. The
right,
fact
it
that,
is. And but like now I'm just too lazy. I used to like in the beginning of the pandemic, I used to like walk from one room to the other and just change my wig so I could feel something.
Right.
Now, girl, bitch, I don't even wear my wig to the living room no more.
When you look back, you see how fast paced all our lives were. When you look at like memories from last year, I'm like, oh my god, what's between these 3 days of memories I show up on my camera roll or Facebook memories or anything, I'm like, I was all of us were fucking booked.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
So how about this?
it?
Yeah.
Like, let's say one thing that happened that was bad in 2020 for you, and one thing that happened that was good for you, or like transformative, or something just positive.
You elevated
or in
yourself.
between, yeah.
I think for me, like the best thing.
Or you can say more than one thing, by the way. Just say.
So the best thing for me, honestly, I could say that like just being alone and like really like trying to figure out like. So not even figure out, just thinking. Like my head was going off, girl.
Right.
My head was everywhere, and I was like, just like, okay, so like now that everything that I do is kind of like shut down, but there's people still out there with jobs. Like what if this happens again? Like what do I have to offer? You know?
Right. So it's like
because like if it's entertainment, I can entertain you on the internet, but it's like it's fulfilling for you. But when I'm on stage, it's fulfilling for me and for the person, or for the audience.
Right.
So like that, like I had to like come into sense in a lot of that. that I feel like that's the best and the bad thing that happened to me.
Okay, so it was like a little bit of
Yeah,
both.
and it was very like it was like therapy without actually paying the money.
Okay.
If it's free, it's for me.
Jaemy, what about you?
So the best thing that I guess the worst thing that happened to me was the club's closing that I was working at, hosting my parties and all of that. But that was also the best thing because sometimes you get comfortable making money where you know where you're gonna make money, and you don't put as much effort into it, and it just becomes boring. And that was kind of happening to me because it was like I'm at a point where I have my own party. It wasn't like I was booked to perform anymore, or I was one of the dancers, and I was like I'm sitting at the front collecting tickets. It's like, what happened to me?
I felt that too. I felt like, you know, in New York City, I was a go-go dancer for multiple clubs. I mean, I was dancing for Lady Fag, I was dancing for Boxers, Washington Heights. You know, I was dancing for like the Ritz, you know, things like that. And when the club shut down, like, you know, any go-go dancer could tell you were making bank on the weekend, just like getting tips. And if you were rocking it. And then when you shut down,
What do you mean by rocking it, man?
when you're rocking it,
Not the
When you look good and you move nice.
Okay.
Because I'm sorry, I worked at the clubs too, and I saw some of y'all motherfuckers, and I was like, I can't believe that.
No, and I get like, there's a lot of like, I get, you know, anybody that's been to a club out here in New York City, you know, go-go dancers, they are, no shade, the top go-go dancers out here are the Dominicans they run this motherfucker out here.
Do.
You know what I mean?
Booked everywhere.
They're booked everywhere, and it's the same guys you see in every
And
club.
they have no rhythm usually.
So
They do.
Some of these go-go dancers are giving you the same.
They just got
Because they're shy. But you take them to the it's because they're shy. If you take them to the back room, you'll find the rhythm.
Because that's where the money is at.
Absolutely.
Because they're like, oh, you want, yeah.
So now they're hip.
And now you in the back, you're getting your dick sucked.
Yeah.
You're not really a go-go dancer. You're a prostitute.
Hey, yo,
but everybody needs an agent, right? Okay, but so I say that because like then I came back out of the pandemic slowly but surely as a server. So now I'm a server at another gay establishment. So it's blending the two. It's like I've worked in fine establishment hosting, but now I'm serving in a gay establishment, and I just feel so washed up some nights. Some nights it's like I'm taking orders, and people, the way that people used to look at me when I was a go-go dancer, they would just be like, yes. And then now I'm like serving them a drink, and they're like, "Where's the lime?" And it's like,
"Where's the lime? I'm the lime."
And you know, I'm like, "Well, damn."
I used to be enough.
I used to, nigga. Without me, you didn't need a lime. You know what I mean? Come on, you take it. Sugar on the what? Sugar on the rim.
Nah, yeah. I hear you. No, I get that. For
Shot
sure.
no chaser.
I mean, no, for sure. I feel like it was a multitude of just different experiences throughout 2020. I mean, I think what was tough, I feel like, was I had just came off of like just doing parties and hosting and stuff, same as everybody else, but I was just like feeling like I was just picking up. I was just about to have like a peak moment, especially Pride was coming up. You know, my birthday was gonna happen. My birthday's April, so like I'm just like all of these things that I was waiting for and I was expecting to be huge ended up obviously not happening. But that in itself was, you know, a gift in disguise. I feel like because it kept me not doing those things and more in tune to myself, like you were saying, and trying to figure out like what do I have to really offer and what is really my passion.
Speaking of gifts,
oh my God, is it my birthday?
Weren't you almost? Weren't you gifted in 2020 with something?
A man?
Shut up, y'all.
Out of all of us, bitch, you?
No, what does that even mean?
Cute audience laughter.
Talk to me because like I was out here and you know I was biking through the pandemic, so like niggas saw me. And I'm still like my ring is on the other hand. So like what's going on?
You're right. You're right. You're right.
That's what happened.
Miss Thing.
The crazy thing, it really happened through the pandemic in such a weird way that like I met my boyfriend in a different city than this one. I was somewhere.
Oh, you're not following quarantine rule guidelines.
No, wait, but obviously, of course, you know.
That's how you find love. No, break the law.
Yes. Kobe who? Kobe where?
Okay,
But-
Kobeisha gave you a man, bitch.
No, for real, it was crazy. It was just random. It just happened out of nowhere. We're like in Florida, and like I just went to a friend's house, and we were like, there was a couple people there. It was a little pool thing, and just hanging out, and like he was there, and we just kind of like.
No wonder you spent so much time in Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there from like. But it's crazy because I ended up meeting him at the end of the trip. It was crazy. Like we spent 3 days before he had to leave, and then like I was just couldn't get him off my mind.
I'm sure, and we can dive into that story.
So,
Shout out to AJ because we love him.
So
No shade.
I love AJ.
Yeah.
Did you
That's my
guys
number
meet
one right there.
and fall in love in the pool?
Ooh, that's spicy.
Because I think it's easy to fall in love when you can see somebody's dick bouncing under.
You know what?
For
You're
me, I just
right.
like seeing people
And
wet.
that's,
You're right.
that's a good way to meet people.
Yeah.
No, actually,
You know what I mean? Because it's like, are you a grower or a shower?
Ooh.
You know
Or are you
what?
a floater?
Does it shit? Oh,
Bitch.
oh my
Which
God.
one are you?
Like, let's
Which one are
play
you?
tag. I'm going to be on this side.
I'm over here with my binoculars.
No, it was great. It was actually very chill. Truth is, it was like the most innocent situation. Like we fell asleep together on the couch that night. Like it was just so innocent and like organic. So I mean, overall, we'll
I'm
get
sure
into
it was organic, aka raw.
Oh my God!
He's vegan.
What the fuck?
He's vegan.
Allergic to polyester. Is that the thing?
No, it was
Cotton.
latex.
Latex.
Polyester cotton.
You're the one
He's
hitting
done
it
right.
bitch.
He doesn't use
You don't know what the
He's like,
fuck
what are they made out of polyester?
I don't know. We've not tested this substance before. Like what the fuck? No, yeah.
It's like cotton,
He
bitch.
uses Vaseline as glue too, trust me.
No, I use coconut oil, baby.
You keep saying that and I don't get it.
I don't know.
Because he fucks raw, because you can't use it with a condom. That's his way of telling you, sis.
But no, but like, why would you use coconut oil on your...
On my butt?
It's
No,
antiviral.
That shit scares me. I'm sorry.
Dude,
Like,
you
I
It
don't
goes
trust
right
you.
in, baby.
You know what I just
and when
did?
you
I
get your butt eaten with the coconut oil.
You know what I use? Oh my God, I use like those pussy cleaners, what they call lemon salt.
Oh yeah.
Bitch,
In your
niggas
body
be going off.
Yeah.
Like the douche or the wash?
No, like I wash my ass with it.
Douche, yeah.
And then like, yeah.
Or we'll do.
That's
Well,
mad.
I mean,
All of
you
it.
could do
I
either.
just, my ass smells and tastes like lemon salt at all times, and niggas go crazy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's
Fresh.
lit, bitch. Put
Because
me
it
on.
tastes like it tastes like.
I told you. Well, no, I used to have a.
It's
I used
like
to
a
have.
floor cleaner. So
I
it
used
makes
to
me
have
uncomfortable.
No, it's not like Fabuloso,
It's
bitch. Like
lemon
it's-
No. There's like a
Like
feminine.
Pine
There's like a feminine
No,
thing where there's like a feminine where
It's
you
a
clean your
feminine
coochie.
hygiene, yeah,
You clean
hygiene
your
thing.
coochie, and my old roommate used to like clean her cooch with it, and she left it in the shower, and it makes sure. So I was like, you know,
It
one
gets
day
like a little
I
nice,
douched
nice,
with
like,
it, and
little
it was
minty-
fab.
Not using hers though. Oh, a different one.
She had moved
What?
out, but she left her, the soaps and the shampoo. So
Oh,
I was like,
she
you know
left
what?
that, so you just
I was like,
use
what?
one,
It
okay.
was a feminine hygiene, so I used it. I was like,
You
oh,
called
okay.
me when you started
And I
using
did,
it.
and I put it on.
It is life
It works.
You could use like
Wait,
a
can
feminine
you
thing to
give
clean
me
your
a
pussy.
time?
It just makes when you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
when you
I'm
bottom,
not-
it just
it's a
makes
specific
it.
name.
All right, I guess y'all could have this conversation, a seminar, a different time. Y'all go in, y'all
Oh, my bad.
send the recipes. This is crazy.
Sorry, Top Daddy.
No, not that. I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Look, I'm used to just
Are we
typical.
position shaming?
No, I'm
No,
saying.
the
First of all,
douching made you uncomfortable.
no, all of the different products and stuff, we could just keep it simple. Why we gotta go all of these different
What,
things?
So
water?
a water bottle.
Oh, water.
Let's keep it
I
together.
never
That-
trusted that.
Water.
I never
no?
used a water bottle in my life.
If you have a big booty hole, I guess it could work. But they do sell. Let me tell you something. This is how crazy it is with the water bottle scenario. They have an attachment they have on Amazon
For the water bottle?
for the water bottle.
Yes.
And you screw it on. You see now you know.
Yup. I know
You
it.
just
No, I
have
know
to
it.
speak his language.
That's it. That's it. Tell me
Like
something
water
I can
bottle.
understand.
So you put the little
We
attachment.
old-fashioned.
It's like the nozzle and
Yes,
you just
I know what
squeeze
you're
it.
talking about. That makes
Wow.
sense.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
And you
Always
don't gotta
ready.
use
Can you
none of
send me
this.
the link?
I got
You
you.
want the link for everything.
Yeah, I want that link and I want that link. Because just in case I'm in a rush, I can put the water bottle connection in my bag on the way.
It
home.
should always be in your
And you
bag.
can put
then-
the Fabuloso
when
in
you
the bag
said I
too.
can have time to
No,
really get
yeah,
like,
that's after you
together.
douche too. That's
Oh
after
my! I think the Airdrop is gonna have to open like a little shop, like a merch.
Like a little
Right.
Like a merchandise.
Oh my god! We should do like WandaVision, like those little fake commercials, and promote little stupid training shit, like the douche.
Oh,
We
should. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Commercials.
let's do that right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we selling? We gotta sell something.
I don't have my douche kit.
So Jaemy Paris, she's one of one. You can't find her anywhere. You know,
Only
I mean,
fans
she
of
sells
Beaujangles.
herself. I mean, look at this. You don't even have to put a price on this. Who would? I mean, anything.
I sell myself that he's pimping me.
No, I am just. I'm showcasing the beauty.
Are you
That's all
trying
I'm
to pimp
doing.
our good sis?
I didn't have anything to say. I'm just figured like she's awesome.
A
right?
prostitute, basically.
No,
Long
just-
story
I
short.
love that for you.
I
Listen.
absolutely love that for everyone.
In the winter,
No.
that's why I wore a sweater.
Subscribe to her OnlyFans. Subscribe.
Subscribe to her
I just
OnlyFans,
won.
bitch.
I fixed it. See? Subscribe to OnlyFans. Transition.
Listen, it's just about like cleaning your ass. So when it comes to cleaning your ass, speaking about douching is very important.
No,
You
listen.
cannot leave your house without being douched and dangerous.
Douche and
Yes.
That is
See,
true.
no,
Douche and
that's the
dangerous.
thing. That's the reason why I'm more a relationship kind of person. Like I'm just not with all. Like when you with somebody, you just gotta y'all know each other. Y'all. It's the comfortability. It's
So do you not douche? With
I mean, it's just.
It's alright as shit. That's my man.
Yeah, I mean, whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what. Hey,
I agree with
it's
you.
so
I
good.
agree with you.
No, seriously, relationships just it's so much. You ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about
That's
it.
so
I'm
much.
just
Hey,
saying.
listen, when it
Shit
comes to anal
happens.
sex, shit happens.
Shit happens. That's it. That's what it is.
Speaking of relationships, I was thinking about this the other day when I was trying to think of topics that we wanted to talk about that really triggered me because I had a conversation with somebody. But how do you guys
Damn,
feel?
bitch,
That was a mouthful. I was like, hold
Right.
up. What are you, a twister? No,
Bitch.
Damn, we got to put captions on that.
Anyway.
Subtitles, bitch.
It's okay.
Something in English.
I agree with you.
How do you guys feel about your boyfriend or significant other, whoever you may want to be with in your life, becoming close with your friends? Do you want to introduce your boyfriend to your friends, or do you want to keep your boyfriend a separate part of your life?
Jamie seemed like she got
What
about to
you
jump
gotta say
out of her
about
skin.
that?
So
I never actually have to worry about that because I don't introduce my man to any motherfucker.
Same bitch.
Period.
I would never.
Because when you introduce your man, there's that bitch who'll be like, oh, that's who you dating. Like, you're supposed to pick somebody that she finds attractive. Then there's the girl who don't like shit and always got something negative to say about any kind of relationship.
and then the bitch who's just waiting to vulture in. You see what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Yeah.
And then you always got the bitch who be like, oh, I'm not like that. Oh my God, Jamie's boyfriend.
Right.
And it's like, why is your contour on his collar?
Yeah.
That's a little bit too close.
That's too much.
I think the same exact sentiments. I always tell everybody, I'm like, would you mind if I just invite you to my wedding like a week before? Even if it's if I'm getting married, obviously it's gonna be like, well, like, I'm gonna be like married by like a rich man.
We'll be there,
So
bro.
like,
We'll be there.
I'll like, cause it's gonna be like destination. So like, I'm gonna have y'all all flew out or whatever. But like, do y'all mind? Like my best friends, and they're like, why would you do that? I'm like, why would I not? I don't need your approval to who I'm dating. I don't need your opinion about who I'm dating.
Yeah.
I would love to, like, what I would love to do though is bring him around them just like a friend and see what they tell me. They're like, who's that weird guy? I'm like,
Weird.
you're not invited to my wedding, bitch.
Not the look.
just
It's
lost.
the
You're here, bitch.
You just lost your flight paid for, your passport paid for. You bum ass bitch can't even afford the damn passport. And
You're gonna be like Tiffany Paul, like you're invited. You
You're
can
gone.
choke.
You can choke.
You can choke.
Just single
I
miserable ass.
don't know. I feel like I just, I mean, I've been in a relationship for some time, and I just, even when we were dating, I was skeptical about bringing him around certain people because I know I'm not a relationship person. I'm still new to the game in a sense, but like I know how. But I'm not new to the gay industry in New York City. So the way that people run their shit. It's like, and I don't ever want to. I don't want my partner to ever think, well, is it something? It's about me. It's never about you. It's not about you.
It's about
it's never about them.
It's about the people I bring you around, and it's like sometimes I've been on rooftop parties, and it's like, oh, can I come? And it's like, and I know so and so's there, and then it's just like,
you know they vibe, you know what they do.
I know their vibe, you know what I mean?
When I used to work in the clubs and I was a go-go dancer, see when a guy would walk in, any guy, gay, straight, bi, tie, as soon as the guy walks in, these bitches is grabbing their dick, right? I was one of those girls, you know?
Right,
Just like,
right.
hey, are you a cop? You know, so they walk in and you grab their dick or whatever, right? So a lot of the girls, that's what they do. So when like any of my boyfriends would ask, "Oh, can I come over?" First, I would say no because they cannot run into each other. But the other reason I would say no is because I don't want these bitches to grab his dick because they're gonna either feel the reason I'm with him or the reason I'm with him.
That's it.
The wallet is right next to the dick, and when the dick is long, it can be in the pocket.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about like your other, like if you had a partner or if you do have a partner, like how do you feel about like exchanging social media?
See, this is my thing. See, so like,
I don't have social media.
Everything's a no.
No, see, for me, it's this.
What do you mean
Like-
exchanging social media? Like give each other passwords?
Or no,
That's definitely
let's say you're with your partner or something. Let's say you're with your partner, blah blah blah, and you know, I'm a free spirit. You know, I do what I want to do, so I let my partner do what he wants to do or whatever the case may be. But if you catch a glimpse of your partner getting another guy's Instagram, such and such, girl, whatever the case may be. Do you question it? Or
I
do
never
you
question
let
it.
it rock?
Listen to me. I don't question
Or
anything
are
in
you
that
the type
moment.
of person that like approaches them and be like, all right, hey, what's up, babe?
Oh, see, it depends on the
I
circumstance.
understand.
A lot of the time for
I
me,
don't give a fuck.
There
it's
is
like,
no circumstance where I invited you to my place
And
of
you're not
work,
next to me,
and
yeah.
you, first of all, fuck, not next to me, bitch. Maybe I'm on the stage dancing. But my thing is, why are you? What do y'all have in common? Y'all don't have nothing in common besides me, bitch.
Exactly,
So there's
bitch.
nothing. There's no reason for you to be like, oh yeah, let's exchange Instagrams. I've seen that. I don't like that.
I don't do
check
that. I don't.
Right,
Right.
see, this is what it comes down to though. But the real
But I'm a
ticket-
cheater, so I never feel like.
I know
Cheat or get cheated on. That is the world that we live in.
No, the ticket really is, and that's what I'm realizing now. My older age, not older age. I'm just saying I'm about to be.
You're not a teenager anymore.
No, I'm about to be
It's okay if you get
29.
Botox.
You're not running
Honest with
around.
yourself.
I have got
Botox
Botox.
I know. I
No.
saw your pose.
Period.
Cool.
No,
Damn.
free.
I'm
Okay.
gonna-
Baby, of course. Baby.
Hello?
We got the package.
Use my AC for
I'm gonna call
50%
you.
off.
Call your
Close to me,
Lonzo.
I'm like,
No, but I just feel like I'm very much, especially in my older age, I don't feel like I need to watch what you do. I don't feel like I need to check what you do. And if I do feel like I need to check something, I can wait on it. I'm going to watch the whole scenario play out. You see what I'm saying? If I feel some kind of way, we can talk about it later on. But at this point for me, like, better than you feeling like you got to watch your man, I think you just got to watch who you make your man. And I think I've made that
That's true,
mistake
too.
before,
That's
and
true,
I
too.
haven't made that.
That's
I feel like
true.
now in my new relationship, I don't give a fuck. No, some people is just listen.
Then I
and they
realize
expect
there's
you to
some
be
bitches.
cool.
I realize there's some bitches who just want your life. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
There's friends you keep around that watch you grinding, getting your
Yeah.
shit, and they want your life. And guess what, bitch? You're watching my show because I know you watching. What's up?
And guess what? They'll never get it. Stay tuned because we got more for you.
But next week you can be a guest.
That's how these bitches roll. Stop. Drop. Let them niggas know you got a cock. Ooh. Oh. That's how vampires roll. Oh my God, stop. All right, y'all. We're about to play a game called Queer Pong. And the reason why we're calling it Queer Pong is because we're asking questions that only the gays would know. Bitch. So,
I'm not gay.
basically, it's the same as beer pong, except we're going to throw some questions in there to make it a little spicy. So let's get the show started. Woo! All right, are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are we fucking ready?
Of course, I always got you.
All right, let's go. Let's get the motherfucking game started.
All right, who's first?
Ready?
Ladies,
For the ones and the twos and the threes and the
Undecided.
fours.
Let's do it. I got you. I'll do this. I got it.
Now, what kind of girl do you really want to be when you want your non straight and he don't know the tea?
Ah!
All right, let's go.
Give it to
What
me,
kind of car?
bitch.
Oh wait, do I throw it?
This
There you go.
is team
Rock it.
gay, and this is team
Hey.
bay.
I'm with that.
This is team gay, this is team bay. Ready? Comment below which team you're rooting for. Woo! All right, let's go. Miss Jaemy Paris, you shooting first, girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Listen, I was standing there being a pretty bitch. Do I just throw it?
Yeah.
She's gonna make
Okay.
that.
Whoop.
So I got the question.
So you get the question. If you get it wrong, you have to drink.
Okay.
If
you get the question wrong, you have to drink. Are you ready for
If
the
I get it
question?
right, she has to drink.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get it right, she has to drink.
Okay.
And you,
All right.
you can pick any cup.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
so are you ready
No,
for
it
the
has to be
question?
the same cup. Gotta be the same cup. Gotta
And
be
you
fair.
have-
Same cup. Gotta be the same cup.
You have 5 seconds to answer the question.
Oh my god!
So let's get it. First question is name 3 LGBT artists.
Oh my god, Sam Smith, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B!
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are straight. They're straight.
No, Cardi was making out with girls.
So what's
she
that?
said
She identifies
They
as
all
straight.
make songs for lesbians.
No,
and
I'm saying
gays.
they're personally gay.
Out.
Sam Smith, you got girl, but you roll,
Say
you gotta
you
drink.
have to
Chug,
answer.
chug.
Do you guys think Nicki Minaj is
I mean, she said she used to be.
What was
Your
that
song
now?
used to be and currently are 2 different things, baby boo, baby
That's what I'm
girl.
saying. You're right.
All right, so
I
let's
thought
get
it was
cracking.
like, who were
Represent.
They gotta play our team.
Oh no, that's what they gotta be with the shit.
Go ahead.
All right,
You know Nicki Minaj said
We
she's
gonna
a
get it.
Sagittarius, maybe a little bi-curious. You gotta listen to her
a
mixtape.
little.
She be
A
switching it
little is
up.
not a lot.
And Bi-Curious.
It's enough.
It's either you're part of our team or you're
Enough
not.
is enough.
Bi-Curious is like a thing. Like Bi-Curious is.
You think about it.
All right, next one. Next, who's going next?
No, it's I will go. Alright, I'm gonna go. Cool. Can I get one of those balls?
No, you got your own
like
ball.
You only got one.
Can
Can I get one of these?
Selfish.
Alright. Want some new shit.
You hear that?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. Question. So you guys get the question. So the next question is.
And they pick which one we have to drink from.
The next question is
That's suck,
name 3 New York City gay clubs that have been closed that no longer exist.
No parking, XL, and
Those basic ones.
Esco.
Ding ding ding! You got it right. Congratulations! You got a drink.
And we picked this cup over here in the corner.
Alright, that's what we picked.
one?
Y'all
That's
got
what
a
baby
drink.
said.
This
Period.
one?
That
Yeah,
one. That's the one.
So wait,
Do we
clubs that
share? Do we
close?
have
They
to
go
go
there.
closed
They
already.
used.
Yeah.
Well, you lived in Rochester, sweet, so you don't know about this place.
Oh my
What?
god.
You never experienced
She
Expo
just shot
Direct Sale. Expo Direct
Just shot me.
Even when I lose, I win.
All right, let's go. Let's keep it going.
Or she not finished drinking.
Yeah,
y'all.
but she gotta.
Chug, 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 chug.
Shoot.
Y'all made me chug.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Baby
Ronnie.
girl.
Right. Come on.
Ugh.
Alright, we got it.
Is it your turn?
Work it.
What's the question?
This team be getting all the fucking
Gays
questions.
rule!
You gotta answer.
All right, the question is. I'm gonna save this question for you because I feel like you wanted this question. But
Oh wow.
okay, name 3 reality shows. That should be very easy.
The Real World, Housewives of Atlanta, and fucking America's Next Top Model.
Good for
We
you.
have to give them an easy one because they've been going through it.
We did our donation for today.
Alright.
Okay, B.
Shout out to Tyra.
Let's go.
Shout out to the next top.
Be ready. Go ahead, bro.
Wanna be on top?
Let's go.
I want you to be in that cup.
Oh, I have to
Excuse me? In front of your boyfriend? What? Jesus.
I have to throw.
A little respect.
I have to throw.
Go ahead, throw. We got a drink?
You finally got a
No,
question.
Oh, we got a question. Oh, we
Yeah.
got a question.
Oh, we got
Okay.
You
For,
got it?
next question for Team Gay, because Team Bay has been losing, bitch.
Okay, bitch.
Question for Team Gay is name 3 tequila brands.
Jose Cuervo, Patron, and Casa Noble.
Good job.
I like that one,
Gay.
You didn't give them a time limit.
And I give you a 4.
She got
Casa
some.
Amigos.
Period. 'Cause I was like, girl, how dare you?
No, but she did it before 5 seconds.
And I give you a 5th. I don't know.
Head up the shot.
Okay, bitch.
What? Yo, Jaemy! Okay, if you want Jaemy Paris on your beer pong team,
life after love.
Get this bitch on my face.
if you want Jaemy Paris on your beer pong team, Subscribe to our OnlyFans. Thank you so much.
If you want to,
Subscribe to our OnlyFans, man.
Everything is Jaemy Paris. Talk to me nice. I don't talk to me at all. Alright, so what's my question? Serve me.
Alright, no, they get the question.
What's their question? Serve them.
Your question
I want
is...
to really know if you played for the fucking WNBA for real.
It's 5 seconds.
Right.
Everybody got 5
That's my
seconds.
identity.
Your question is...
We got this together.
Name 3 Brandy songs.
Ha.
Brandy. Brandy.
Full Moon, Moesha.
Not Moesha.
Not
Full
Moesha.
Moon.
Boys, man, can we do collabs? Like,
Good
okay,
boys,
boys,
Your
man.
5 seconds is up. Straight.
I just said,
What did you say?
the boys' mind is her and.
Yeah, you could have said that, but you didn't.
We did.
But you said, but you just said 2, not 3.
Yeah, we had to get a third one.
She has such a big library. We shouldn't even include the boys. No shade.
I know, that's the only one I
She has
know.
a big library?
You know what's on
Brandy?
that?
Are you kidding me? Sitting up. Sitting up.
Almost sitting up in my room. Almost doesn't count.
Almost doesn't count.
Maybe you outside.
Wait.
We're not having a Brandy concert.
Have you ever loved somebody
We gonna put it out. We gonna put it out.
Have you ever needed something so bad you can't sleep at night? Sitting on top of the world, top of the world, top of the
God, we ain't got
world.
time.
Your question is, name 3 cereals. Go.
Lucky Charms,
Frosted
Cinnamon
Flakes.
Toast Crunch, and Frosted Flakes.
Y'all give easy shit, man.
Bottoms up.
You stop giving us your goddamn cup.
I'm gonna keep giving you my cup.
Do you want us to drink for you guys? Do you want us to drink for you guys?
They ain't got no backbone.
You know what's the You made it. All right.
Our last and final question. Name 3 branches of government.
Oh, it was me?
Yeah, girl.
Oh, I thought it was them because I made the cup.
No, we
No,
just made it.
no,
I just
no,
made it.
no.
How about
The judicial.
5, 4,
The
3,
legislative.
1, drink.
Fuck.
Oh my god, I didn't want to do this.
Not during the most crucial times of knowing the government, sweetie.
I know.
Right.
It's so
Say it. I don't
embarrassing.
wanna-
Wait, is the Senate even a thing?
No,
No,
it's
that's the
judicial,
House.
legislative, and
Parliament, remember?
no, not parliament. That's what she said.
Oh, you don't remember?
It was what's the third
Do
one?
you guys? Can you guys answer that?
Judicial.
Okay, go
It
ahead.
is.
Legislative.
Legislative
legislative.
and I forgot the last
What's
one.
the other one?
You know the other one.
Oh, first of all, I'm not American, so I do not need to answer.
You are American because you're Puerto Rican.
What?
And ever since the war in 1955,
I came with Cuba. Bitch, I will get you. I'm Puerto Rican, mama. I know, but I didn't remember that. You know, these legends.
Legends. Oh, you know?
Oh, I got it. I got it. It's judicial. It's judicial.
He just
Legislative,
used Google.
legislative, and executive. That's the
But
last one.
executive is the
I was
executive.
never gonna get
Right.
executive, to be honest.
Period.
When I think of
Anyway,
executive,
drink, girl. Execute that drink. Drink that.
Drink.
But on that note, I think it's safe to say that we won.
We won.
No, we won.
We won. You guys.
All right, Mike, come over
We
here.
have to-
So we're gonna be playing more games throughout the season, so stay tuned. But thank you for joining us for our first game of Queer Pong. Thanks for watching.
All right, let's drink all these cups.
Hi, you guys. I'm Jaemy Paris, and we are here with the Airdrop for the nightcap. And tonight we're gonna be asking each other some very interesting questions that we could just like be inappropriate about.
So with the nightcap, we are going to cover topics on Instagram, social media such as Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff. Everything that you might see on social media today
That gets everybody talking. We gonna talk about.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. So let's start right into it. Y'all seen the video of Sis with the gorilla glue?
Oh my God!
Wait.
I'm all about saving a penny,
baby.
but that is some penny pinching.
But do you squeeze the corner
Do you
so
really?
hard? The
Do you
eagle
feel
stop
like?
breathing?
Do
I
you
swear to
feel
God.
like she actually did that on purpose?
No,
or was
I'm
that an
gonna keep it
accident?
real with you. So you know that like Dominicans, they always have some hair product like Baba
She's
that
not
I-
Dominican, right?
No, but it's not about her. It's about Dominicans. I'm not Dominican, I'm Puerto Rican. But you know how like they have like baba de caracol and all that.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So they have stuff like that.
Right.
Right? So I'm thinking that she was thinking maybe she was getting Gorilla Glue hairspray because they have
It's like
Gorilla Glue. They have Gorilla Moco something.
Moco de
caracol.
gorilla.
Right.
Yeah.
So they have that. So they have that, which is
yeah.
supposed to be like gorilla boogers for your hair.
Right.
And it's supposed
So
to make it like mass sleek.
Right.
and nice,
So maybe she
shiny.
thought that's what it was.
True.
So she was
True.
like, okay, they got the gorilla.
Or-
and then it says glue, just like the got to be glued. So she was probably thrown off
She
by
could
that.
be doing
You
it for
really
clout.
But question.
No, it's just that I understand stupid people.
But I have a question. Where did she buy that from? Because they're obviously not going to sell that at a hair beauty supply store.
No,
So where the fuck did she get it from?
Maybe she went to a ghetto ass. You haven't been to 125th on the east side. Maybe she went to a ghetto
Have you
ass.
ever been to Jamaica Avenue?
Period. Have you ever been to Flushing?
Have you been to Nostrand? I'm just saying.
Listen, if you
I'm
go to
just
Flushing,
saying.
them
No
motherfucking
stress.
Chinese people, that was off the block, baby. If you go to Flushing, them Chinese people will sell you anything, bitch.
Okay.
So listen,
anybody
maybe
say anything? The Haitians, the Jamaicans, and Crown Heights to sell you anything.
Listen,
I
if you
promise
don't speak the language, they're gonna sell you what they can sell you. That's just what it comes down to.
Upsell you.
It don't matter where you go to. I went to Dunkin' Donuts one time. He told me he had a special donut. It was just an old-fashioned
Oh,
donut.
bitch.
That's all it was.
But
I
she
did
gave it
fall
to
for that.
you. Did he give it to you for free though?
He did.
Because you know when they're trying to get rid of them, they always be.
Yeah, he was like, I got a special donut. I was
You want
like,
a
thank
donut?
you. I
It's
got
for
an
you.
app for that.
It's for
though.
you.
No,
It's for
wait.
you. It's
But
for you.
But did we let's get into the because low key, my thing is this. Do you think what's her reasoning for doing it? Do you think she really did it by accident? Or did she
I
do it
really
for-
feel like
I do think she did
I
it by
feel like she did it on accident because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, let's be real. I ain't no female, but I know these girls be laying their edges down. No shade, they want their edges laid down. No,
Let's talk about since you're a dancer and you're a dancer, you understand that like once you have to like pretend to a character, you have to like really fulfill it.
Right.
Beyonce's dancers, if you
have to
have
keep it in
to have
check.
a hat, you have to make sure your hat don't fall. It don't matter what you do. She don't care. She's not asking
Right.
you what you're gonna do for your hat.
Right.
She just like do
Why
think
your
I'm
hat
gonna wear
fell?
it?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the T. So
Right.
like if people that are passionate about something, I don't know what she's passionate about to be honest.
She was just passing by
She's
going to the
passionate about
club.
ponytails.
Please.
But she is the Ariana
Fuck outta
Grande
here.
of New York or wherever she's from.
I think that has to be Georgia. I'm sorry, I love y'all
Georgia?
so much.
Atlanta be
I know,
wildin'.
but at the end of the day, but I feel like at the end of the day, I know females. Females do know the tricks of the trade. Like at the end of the day, I was educated when I started seeing girls on Instagram with the toothbrushes. Mm-hmm. We know
That's how you know if you're not from Rochester. It's on Instagram.
No.
Right,
But
right.
I'm just saying.
That was my mother.
No. But I'm saying a toothbrush is made for cleaning your teeth.
Right.
Right.
It's made for cleaning your teeth. Girls have invented using
Remedies.
a toothbrush.
Yeah.
to
Very
leave their-
2006.
So I know my mother. No shade. I used to like perm my hair. I used to do all that stuff, and I used to do pump it. What was it? You know that pink chemical.
Pump it.
Pump it. You know it is pump it spray, and that shit will hold. I felt like she was trying to navigate down a road where she could keep that shit hold and keep those edges down.
I agree.
It could have been. It could have been a little like real quick. Maybe this will turn it better because it's just hair. I could brush
Or
it
like
out.
maybe
I felt like that too. I
No,
felt like
but
that
also
too.
like there's times where like things are last minute and you're like I want to look this way, but like it's like 8 in the morning and then I whatever. And you get
You
your
know
shit
what?
together.
Fuck that
Sorry
bitch.
about
Have y'all heard about Facet?
What?
Okay, so he's the gay guy. He's a designer. He designs lingerie. He recently, like today, was on Instagram talking about trans women and how they not really women because they have fake pussies. No, y'all not ready for that topic? Okay, next up.
I'm ready for the topic, but I don't know what it is.
I didn't hear
Y'all didn't
that.
brush up on that?
I'm not ready
It's
for
not
that
important,
one.
though.
We
No.
gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
It's definitely a topic for a bigger subject.
Right. Yes.
Right,
So let's
okay.
just break it down.
There's a bigger
We'll leave that for
subject at
a
hand.
trans.
So we'll go to what we all know.
Everything's a trans subject.
Period.
At the end of the
Okay.
day.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, I think it's important though that we definitely have to like have a segment where we definitely talk about like politically correct
Right,
things and how we
that's
Politically
that's-
correct
that's-
things.
Thank you so much for watching our show.
This is just episode 1. We have so much more to come. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and share on Instagram. Make sure you swipe up to get our first episode and subscribe today, motherfuckers. Let's get it.
Airdrop, y'all.
You like that, didn't you? You had a good time? You know what you're gonna do next, right? You're gonna like, comment, and subscribe. And guess what? There's a little bell over here. Ring that shit and turn your notifications on because the girls are here. Storm!